What's up, baby? You looking at me? You looking at me, baby? Get off me, baby. Child, please. And it's going along. You gotta get it right. All right. You gotta get it right. Benny Train. Benny, what's your name? Benny here, GhostPicksATS.com, the #1 sports consultant in the business. Sunday, December 8th. I literally just got back from the Big Apple, took a little trip, quick there with my girl, me and yo missus, lit up like Christmas. Big shouts to the big timers, big shouts to Manny Fresh, shouts to Young Gravy. Benny Train. Benny, what's your name? Benny Train. Benny, what's your name? I'm feeling good, baby. I'm feeling good. Big day on Saturday. Big freaking day. Big weekend. Big last couple of days. I've been winning every day last 4 or 5 days. Something like that. Feels good. But we really hammered down on Saturday. Perfect 4-0 in the UFC. Welcome back, UFC. And I told you it was coming. Please, anyone who's been watching me since last year, take it back. Dial it back. And remember when I really started to catch fire. Right after that UFC break. We had big runs in the UFC. This week, no difference. I fully expected it. We had the break in the UFC. First UFC event back, we smashed it. 4 wins, 0 losses. I busted the books in the lip. Flexing on them, Benny. Flexing on them, Benny. Benny Train. Benny, what's your name? I feel real good about it, right? Sunday Funday is today. It's $20 for all plays. $20 to end the week with me. I'm really expecting a big week this upcoming week. I hope to have you with me for the week. As a matter of fact, I'm running a 10-day special starting today. 10 days, $199.99, all plays included, all sports. UFC will be included. Or again, you can get the entire rest of the month of December for $300. That's $300. Again, all sports, all plays. UFC is included. It's now 24 days of plays, so it's now $12.50 a day for the next 24 days. I expect mostly everybody to jump on Sunday Funday today because it's only $20. But if you're serious about jumping on with me, spend the $200 or spend the $300 and get linked up at better value, period. It's well worth it. Benny Train. Benny, what's your name? If you're new to my page, welcome. Hop on down to that subscribe. Give your boy Benny a subscribe. Tap the bell right next so you get my videos as soon as they pop up, and then head on over to Facebook. Head on over to Instagram. Start following along over there. We have free content from all 5 handicappers every single day. You can't see me, and then follow me along over on Twitter as well at Benny Bistro. Yeah. So my girl and I went to New York City, did the Christmas thing, a little Fifth Ave shopping, Rockefeller Center, saw the tree, Benny the tourist, doing what I do. All the while, my sports picks are hammering the books. I'm like on my phone trying to do both. 4-0 in the UFC. One of those picks was a nice three-leg parlay. 3 units at plus 123. Selecki, Quarantillo, and Means. All winners. We smacked it right there. Yeah, and then we had a 5-unit top tier on Aspen Ladd. 4-unit win on Ben Rothwell. And then 3 units on Yedong and Stamen over 2.5 rounds. That's 4-0 right there. Plus 15 units. Everybody got it. Everybody who was on with me got it. Everybody cashed it. Really has me pumped up. Big boost in my confidence. Swagger on 100,000 million. That wrapped up the UFC right there, baby. We balled out. I did take that absolutely embarrassing loss on the free play. It's just so wild. Like I have all these picks that I feel are good picks, and I picked the most embarrassing pick for YouTube. Penn State got crushed, and I honestly knew it before the break. Honestly, I was coming out on the wrong side of that play. Ohio State is just dominant on both sides, but there was obviously no turning back. That loss sucked, and it wasn't like a crappy loss like the Duke Virginia over where it should have gone over. No, it was a wrong pick by me. Clearly, if it makes you feel any better, it was a 4-unit play on my card, so I did drop that. I also dropped my top tier on Louisiana Lafayette, plus 6.5 versus App State. Crazy game. App State lit Lafayette up early, but Lafayette fought back hard. They lost by 7. I lose by the hook. A lot of my clients, a majority of my clients, bought the hook, and then they pushed on that one. I'll say this again. I try to stress this a lot. Buying the hook is a personal preference, in my opinion. I'm stubborn. I choose to not buy the hook at times. It does bite me like it did on this game. But if you want to spend a little more money to buy that half a point so you don't lose, it's smart. It is smart. We're talking 2.5 up to 3. 3.5 down to 3. 6.5 down to 6. 6.5 up to 7. Get what I'm saying? That's your preference. Most of my clients do it. Some don't. I'm a firm believer in that being a preference, not a requirement from me. Other handicappers feel different. If you bought that hook and then you push, and you're smart. If you're stubborn like me, you lost by the hook. Lafayette really fought hard for that comeback. So that loss did tick me off for a minute. So that and Penn State were my only 2 losses on the day. I hit my soccer play, Crystal Palace, Watford, under 2.5. That was 4 units. That's specifically for people who purchase soccer in their package. Most people don't want it. 3-unit win on Clemson, minus 28.5. Bing, bang, boom. Clemson continues to dominate as expected. I picked that play and bet it and forget it. You know what I'm saying? Clemson just continues to steamroll teams. Then my favorite play of the day, my best play of the day. Ready for it? 4-unit win. New York Knicks, plus 6.5. The Fade City Knicks. I'm telling you, man, I did this last year too. Anybody can pick a team to beat the Knicks. Not anybody can pick the Knicks to cover. It does not happen often, but when it does, your boy Benny is on it. Now, it's time to go back to fading them for about the, next month or so. But anyway, best believe I saw a spot I could capitalize on by betting the Knicks. They lost the game, but only by 1. I was actually going to go to that game Saturday night, but I was running short of time. But big win on the Knicks there. Double-digit winning day for everybody on Saturday. Benny Train. Benny, what's your name? Man, I've talked long enough. Long recap, but we had lots of action. 7-2 day overall. Lots of sports. Lots of action. Now it's Sunday Funday. $19.99. All plays today, or we have the 10 days for $200. Or we have the end 2019. 24 days of plays. $300. They're all listed in the description of this video. Let's get a free play. Sundays are about the NFL. They're always about the NFL. We already started week 14 with a win on the Bears-Cowboys over on Thursday. Now let's get some more. Where's my 49ers fans at? I know you're out there. I take a lot of flack because I've gone against the 49ers a lot and I've lost. I remember early in the year I had to eat that awful loss on the Browns. Literally, I ate the piece of paper. 49ers crushed them. Green Bay, 49ers crushed them. I was at the Ravens game last week, took the Ravens. 49ers lose, but they cover. So where are my 49ers fans at? I'm sorry. I apologize. They are the real deal. I'm taking them today against the Saints. I hope to goodness I do not black cloud the 49ers on you today. There are some crucial matchups today involving the NFC West. We may see 3 teams from the NFC West in playoffs. The Rams, the 49ers, and the Seahawks. We're definitely seeing 2. We're seeing the 49ers and the Seahawks. But one is going to be the wild card. They're both 10-2. Seattle now holds that 1 spot in the division. Huge game against the 7-5 Rams today in LA for Seattle. My free play was going to be on that game, but instead it will be on my premium card. As a matter of fact, right now, all my football plays are going to involve the NFC West. But, I also have NBA, I have college basketball. Sunday's our day, baby. All right? Sunday is our day. But that may change. By the time I send plays out, I may add another NFL play yet or switch things up. Let's focus on this 49ers game right now. 1 p.m. Eastern time, 49ers at the New Orleans Saints. Free play of the day will be the San Francisco 49ers plus the 2 points. I'm not opposed to taking them on the money line here. It's 2 points. Money line is plus money, plus 110, I believe. But proceed with caution if you're doing that. We have seen 1-point winning games this year. The Seattle and the Rams last time they played, all right? I'm taking the 2 points. The official free play will be the 49ers plus the 2. Defense and run game, right? 49ers, top defense in the league. I'm a big Richard Sherman guy. He really provides that intensity. He gives his all and demands his teammates to do the same. I love his game. The 49ers are very efficient in the run game. They confuse the defense. Tons of different schemes drawn up, right? But same play a lot of the time, just different looks. Saints defense is also no joke. Saints are also at home. I expect a close, tough game. I do. I do think the Saints will get after Jimmy G. I do feel a lot more confident, however, that Jimmy G has his weapons back. We did not see that when he was getting shook up in Seattle. He has Kittle back, which is huge. As a matter of fact, the 49ers are the healthiest they've been all season. That's no joke. Saints, on the other hand, they're missing a ton of key pieces. They may be without their left tackle today. Saints have been in some close ones the past few weeks versus division opponents. Drew Brees, since he's come back, I don't know, man. I love Drew Brees, but he hasn't quite been the same. I do think that the team was, dare I say, playing better with Teddy at the helm. Now, I'm not saying that I'd have Teddy in there now. Drew Brees is trustworthy. He's their guy. Drew Brees can make magic happen. I do think the Saints will rise to the occasion when it comes to playing a top team like the San Francisco 49ers. This is a huge game. This has home field advantage here potentially, written all over it. Where will the playoffs go through? New Orleans, San Francisco, Seattle, Green Bay. This game means a lot. I expect both teams to come to play and to play hard. 49ers held their own against Baltimore last week, but they lost. Another very tough opponent this week. Brees, Kamara, Mike Thomas. But I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers here. Free play of the day, San Francisco 49ers plus 2 points. I already went over the 10-minute mark, so I'm slowing it down now. Sunday Funday, $19.99, all plays for the day. And then we have the $200 for 10 days of plays, UFC included, or we can end December with Benny. $300, 24 days of plays, it's $12.50 a day. Official free play, San Francisco 49ers plus 2. As always, good luck, God bless, Grand On, baby. Cheers.